Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Power Rangers Let There Be Thunder, specifically Season 3, Episode 20, almost at the end of the season. Nothing bad could possibly happen with that in mind.
Liar.
Yep.
And before anybody else can accuse me of deception, let's get some introductions underway, starting with the individual in the top left corner who knows who he is.
Hey there. I'm Michael. I'll be playing Peter, the Green Ranger. And yeah, we find a psycho. I'm excited. I'm gonna get that run back.
Hi, I'm Panic. I play Cal the Purple Ranger, and I wish we were only fighting a psycho.
I am also Michael, playing Sarah the Pink Ranger, and yeah, we got problems.
Hi guys, I'm Sabina. I play Cassidy, the Phantom Ranger. I'm currently dog sitting, so I might be muting a lot. My apologies.
And hello everybody, my name is Jay, and I will be playing Q, the Gold Ranger. And I am having to think quickly about what I'm going to do in this combat because I rolled slightly better initiative-wise than last session.
That
Back to you, Mr. Matthew.
Insane.
We got this, bro.
I am Matthew. I'm the GM. I am going to help tell this crazy story, and I get to build the bad guys who are probably going to lose, even with their advantageous positions and splitting the group up. And if I keep saying negative things, it may not go true.
You're trying to
I'm trying to reverse psychology. The dice. Yeah. So, as a quick sum up of the last episode, the Thunder Rangers managed to defeat the Machine Empire, who were coming towards Sirius, ambushing them. Not in time, however, to stop the Psycho Rangers from destroying the shield around Sirius. The Psycho Rangers left their ship, which the Rangers then defeated, headed down towards Sirius and destroyed what turned out to be a vault, a prison of sorts, because it contained the cards that different villains had been trapped in. Nothing bad at all. Darkonda, Ecliptor, Ivan, Paul, Wayne, Dane, sorry.
I genuinely blame how many Yu-Gi-Oh! References we've made for the existence of this.
Yep. All of the card references, we had to bring in the actual trap cards to imprison the threats with. But
it's when Darkonda goes, and I place this one face down.
Eclipse just sets them all out in a row.
One of us out.
I've been playing too much Lorcana, guys. I went to all the Lorcana references.
When the Rangers investigated, they found that these individuals had escaped. They also found a trail of destruction heading off into the city. Two of the Rangers tracked it down because, unfortunately, when the Rangers radioed into their ship, they found that Psycho Green was actually running amok inside of it and had taken down several of the crew. Again, nothing bad. Everything's awesome. Q and Peter headed up to fight Psycho Green, leaving Cal and Sarah to try and track down the lost cards. Unfortunately for them, they found a lost frenemy, in the form of the original Blue Ranger, now Psycho Blue, and his father, apparently, Ecliptor, who he released from the card just in time to stop Cal from flying in and send him flying back through a shop window, which is pretty much where we start today.
As a quick aside, did you put the broken glass tile there because I went through the window?
I did indeed put the broken glass there just to show that it was in fact the window.
Man, I love you so much.
And we do have a lovely combat map, which should now be visible on the screen. It is split into two because of the fact that we are running these two different combats at the same time in two very different geographic locations. Yeah. We
Always
have rolled. Yes, always split the party. Makes things better for your GM. But we have rolled initiative already, and just to show off, Q rolled a whopping 31.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. Which does mean it's Q's turn first.
We know how well this went last week. Oh, we have a new person in chat. Hello.
Oh,
No.
no. Open.
Don't forget you have an additional point of health.
Oh, yeah, I shall add that to my character sheet. Although I won't, because you can't actually modify your health.
Would it not
you
let you
just-
put it above what your current health is?
Yeah, I'm just... Yeah, sorted. Don't worry.
Yeah.
It's all good. So we don't get an upshift for size difference because he's only one bigger than us, isn't he?
He is only one bigger than you, yeah, so no
Cool.
upshift for size difference, unfortunately.
And we're in the Zord Bay, right?
You are in the Zord Bay, yes.
Okay. And how does that impact summoning Zords?
Unfortunately, at the moment, he's only large, so summoning Zords would be an escalation. However,
yeah.
for the summoning of Zords, I would say the Zords are in the scene. It would just be a case of jumping in them. So
Tap, 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 wake
Yeah.
up.
no having to summon them. They're there. You can grab hold of them, just not at current, unfortunately.
I'm just going to quickly whip out my tape measure.
It is a much smaller map than we are used to, because I had to fit two maps onto one screen.
Compressed. Is
Yeah.
each square 5 feet? Or
Each square
the other
is
square?
5 feet.
Okay, cool. In which case, I will... I might regret this. I will ninja poof to here.
Did you, before combat started, already attune Baby Dragon to the Gold Ranger?
Yes.
So okay, so yeah, the dragon goes with him then.
No, he's just the protected target. So he can't go down. He gets the bonus health.
Just makes him a little bit more difficult to defeat, which is something the Gold Ranger really didn't need. But
yeah, I mean, I struggle with that so much. I will hit this guy. I'm still electromagnetic damage, which I'm guessing gives me no upshift at all.
it would actually give you downshifts because they're not a robot.
Oh, okay.
I believe it's 3 downshifts because they're not a robotic enemy.
Yeah, it's in the other direction.
It's the inverse.
I did not know this. Is it possible to spend a PowerPoint to... Oh, no, here's a question. No, as a Void Warrior, for 1 PowerPoint, as a free action, my unarmed and weapon damage is now void.
Mm-hmm. You can spend, yeah.
Okay. Yep, so I shall spend a PowerPoint, and I am now void damage.
Yeah, that's my bro.
So you don't got to worry about downshifts.
Yeah. And I will shout to Baby Dragon. Just before I jump, because thematically I've done this in the wrong order, I will shout to Baby Dragon and Pete, stand behind me. Which is also another PowerPoint. I can't see numbers anymore. There, that one. I think. I'll worry about that later. 2. And then I'm probably going to attack this person vigorously with
relish.
Does he
Hopefully
not
not
like
mustard.
relish? Is he allergic to mustard? Have we learned that he is?
I'd like to change my fists to mustard damage.
He is pretty hot stuff. You know, all of that fire running across his neck. You know,
I will go for. I'm just going to go for a bare knuckle martial arts
okay.
attack.
You have bare knuckles.
Well,
We have the
yeah,
right to
I
bear
stole.
arms.
I met this guy
has
in
bare
California,
claws.
and we kind of got on really well. So I was just like, "Hey,
And you stole his knuckles?
yeah, 100%." It's gay culture. Look it up. Don't be silly. So I am going to roll some dice with impunity. 8, 6, 4. I now can't remember what I get. Stuff. Oh my god! It's been so long since I've just punched somebody. Not that. Not
Is it
that.
might or finesse?
Might.
So no edge from that, from your ninja. Not an
yes, of
upshift from your power weapon, because it's not a power weapon.
Yeah.
I think it's just a straight attack in that case.
Yeah, why not? Let's do this. And dice. Oh, that's not bad. 21, and I ignore their bonus to toughness.
You strike, you hit. An impact point where you have hit just bursts into flames, not enough to scorch your skin, but enough that you realise that it has not penetrated what armor is made up of muscle and magic, whatever it is keeping him going.
Is summoning a power weapon a free action?
It is indeed.
Then I will summon my lightning-tailed dragon staff, and I'm going to wallop him with that instead.
Okay, so depending on the damage type you're doing, if you're doing electric, you'll get an upshift. You do have an upshift with power weapons, thanks to the lovely Cassidy.
So is that
What
2
up?
upshifts?
It will be if you're doing electric. If you're doing void, it will only be the one.
But it also ignores armor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll do 1 upshift and I'll ignore armor.
Okay, let's have a look and see how it goes.
Whoops. And I will throw a dice across the room.
What do dice do to you?
Roll dice don't count.
It rolled low.
That is another 21.
As you slash out with your power weapon, the Psycho Green Ranger steps nimbly back despite his size, and the weapon just like slices through the flames where he was.
I think that's it from me.
Okay. That will bring us to Peter in that case.
No, sorry, there was a train. I was muted. Right. I will start my turn off by having Baby Dragon run around this thing and come and back queue up. How tall is the room?
We'll go 30 foot.
Tall enough that I can get above him, yeah?
As in trying to attack him from above?
Yeah.
How tall is he in large form? Bear with me 1 second. I'm going to say no, not based on how tall he can be in large form. Not unless you roll me a very good athletics check.
I don't need to. I've got super leap.
90 feet.
Let's see. I will give you, yeah, go for it.
Awesome. I'm going to jump across and then use my power wing to like hover above him. I'll use the cannon mode of my blaster of my grid relic weapon. So that will give me, I get 3 upshifts on it. That will take me to.
Is there some kind of rule that if you're using the ranged weapon, being within 5 feet of the enemy is
Downshift.
You do get a downshift. Yep.
3. I thought it was snag that it gave you.
Nope, downshift.
How high above him can I be?
Essentially, as long as you're in threat of him. So if you're in range of him, which you would be, you've got a downshift. Because it's not even just needs to be adjacent to him. You need to be within his threat range. So as you've jumped above him, and if you're using an energy blast, you won't get an upshift or height either. Remember, it's only for melee attacks.
Or is it only melee attacks?
It is only melee attacks.
Right.
But yeah.
So I get my 1, 2, 3. I'll spend a personal power to give myself an additional upshift. Not as fun as I thought it was going to be. I was hoping I'd be able to get to a hit, but
Okay.
Never mind.
I'm going to spend the story point that Aknev just gave me to increase his evasion by 5.
Agnes.
Ops, every single one of them.
That's just mean. I'm going to aim as well. So aiming as well.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3d6.
Are you taking the one off for being within melee range?
Yeah, but I'm going to spend a personal power to boost.
That's
it back
fine.
up
I was
again.
just checking as you were doing the maths.
So I get 5 upshifts. I'm specialized. Going with the electricity as well.
Holy.
Oh, yeah,
Nice.
we need to turn it off.
Critical 31.
What in the world?
Bear with me 1 second.
Like in my head, I know it's possible. I know what the maximum you can roll on like a 3d6 and a d20 is. I get that. It just feels so strange.
I don't want to be rendering any dice. Stream.
Do I have to turn that off on my end?
No, just on my end. Okay, so a critical 31 for 4 points of damage.
Yes.
Okay. As you jump into the air and blast at him, he tries to step back to avoid it, stumbles slightly on something that's been left on the floor, some tool that's been left laying around, and just takes the blast right across his shoulder. You see for a moment that the fire dims, but he still seems to be pretty good. He doesn't look scared. He doesn't look ready to throw in the towel. And if anything, his smile, that white smile in the sea of green flames, just grows bigger and wider.
Ominous.
Indeed, ominous. But no problemo. No problemo. I'm then going to shift it into the bladed version, the dragon head. Oh no, not the two-handed one, the single-handed one. I'm not hitting 2 enemies. The upshifts already accumulated into the weapon. Does that take into account electric damage, or do I have to add that?
It should take into account everything.
Cool. So I won't get any more upshifts on that. Is there any way to boost it other than spending another personal power? No. Cool, I'm just going to try and stab him.
Okay, and spend another story point.
That one is a 23.
Probably not going to hit.
No, the 23 doesn't hit. As you bring the sword slashing across, he does step back from this one. Again, the flames leave like an after image that you do cut through, but he is perfectly unharmed.
And then just for funds, as Baby Dragon has reach 2, I assume I can still hit him from that, from where Baby Dragon is.
Baby
He's 10.
Dragon's weapon
Tail.
with his tail. With the tail drill, no, not from where he is. No, so he's 10 feet reach, isn't it?
Mhm.
You'd be able to, yeah, you'd be able to hit him with that.
Tail drill. Specialized.
Get
Yeah.
it, Baby Dragon. Or not.
Get him,
Or you
boy.
could also, or you could roll really, really badly.
No, keep the story point.
Yeah, I'll keep the story point. And then I will use a free action to activate. What one is it? It's inspiration, I do believe it is, to add a 1d6. Add 1d6 to Q's next attack roll.
And cool.
As Baby Dragon tries to attack, he catches Pete with his tail instead, with that lovely fumble. I'm going to say knocks you prone.
How fun.
So he like catches you with a tail and actually manages to knock you to the floor. But that will be then Psycho Green's turn. Who
Just very
is
quick, what do I have to get up? Is that spending my standard action to get
half
up?
your movement.
Oh, cool, that's fine.
So Psycho Green
Although-
is going to.
I am in the air.
I did say he hits you with his tail and knocks you down to the ground.
Ah, okay, cool.
Okay. Psycho Green is going to back up slightly out of the way. He is going to roll a targeting check, and it's specifically against everybody's cleverness.
Who is he targeting?
Everybody.
He has to roll a difficulty 14 alertness check.
Okay.
What does stand behind me do anyway?
Any enemy within 60 feet, if they then try and target anyone but me, they have to succeed on a difficulty 14 alertness check. If they fail, they target me.
It's a cone. He's targeting everybody in a cone, including you. He can't not target anybody else. It's a cone of damage. It's
As
not
in-
like a single attack or anything else. It's a literal cone of damage that affects everybody within the cone.
So he's not targeting me.
He's targeting,
He's targeting
you.
everyone.
He's just targeting everybody else behind you as well, unfortunately.
Although it would be really stupid if that like stipulated any like cone AoEs have to now be angled to only catch one of them.
Only clip. Yeah.
Just stupid
Or at
stuff.
least centered on. Yeah.
That
If it's
is
centered on, it's still a hit.
yeah, that is a critical 26 specifically against your cleverness as well.
So we need to. Did you say we needed to roll something?
Nope.
Or...
This is
No,
just
it's
him
whatever
against your cleverness. So whatever your cleverness defense is, but he's rolled
Yeah,
a critical 26. So you will take 3 points of damage, 2 points of psychic damage, and you are blinded until the end of your next turn.
I'm just going to start writing down resistances.
He
What
just
did that do?
Hid by the light.
blinded. Is that the question?
Obviously, I can't see.
I just had that up because I always forget which one blinded is. You can't see. You get a snag to any attacks, and anything attacking you gets an edge. I think that's everything.
Can
And all movement
I
is rough
golden-
terrain, so it takes you an extra 5 foot for any movement you
I
make.
Golden Guardian that?
You can Golden Guardian it for anybody you want to Golden Guardian it.
Then I will Golden Guardian it for Pete.
Okay.
Oh, my donkey.
So that's 4 damage you take specifically. You're still blinded. Pete, you're not blinded.
Excellent. But is Baby Dragon affected by blinded?
Baby Dragon has eyes. Baby Dragon is affected by blindness.
I always thought it was more along the lines of, does it say he He can't be blinded. If
Yeah,
not
that's
blinded.
basically that's where I was going with that. But yeah, he can't
Damages his
not be
senses
blinded.
and
So he
Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was like a, it stipulates human thing, like biological things he can't be affected by, but
Nope.
I was just
So
double-checking.
that would be 2 damage to Baby Dragon, 4 damage to Q, and Baby Dragon and Q are blinded.
I would like to counter strike.
Can you counter strike from that far away?
I don't know. I'll need to look at the. I
The
think
verbiage.
counter strike is. It's all about my proximity.
You still need to be able to hit the target. Why
can't brain work? No, it's not in that book. It's in this
Brother,
book.
do I feel that? Why can't brain
Carry
work?
on and I'll work it out.
Yeah, so you still need to be
I
able to hit
probably
them
can't.
with whatever weapon it is you've got. So if your staff has got 15-foot reach, then yes.
I have my Sonic Blaster bracelets. Can I not counter strike with those?
Which ones did you pick that they're always equipped?
Yep.
Then yes, you can make an attack with the Sonic Blaster. What's it?
My Sonic Blaster, what's it?
Your Sonic Blaster. My brain is too.
Bangle Blast.
Yeah.
I activate the power of what's it?
Right, so it's a Target attack. It's my Target is only a D4. Can I get upshifts and stuff for this? Like for aim?
You can't aim. It's not your turn to take free actions to aim with.
Okay.
Yeah, Counter Strike as well doesn't actually stipulate whether
No,
they're
you can
in
do it with whatever weapon
range
you
or-
just need to be able to
Yeah.
hit. Does
Can
Counter Strike
I-
cost you a personal power as well for this? I believe at this
No.
level. Or do
1
you just need
PP.
to?
I'll double check that and make sure I balance
No,
things out.
it doesn't. It doesn't say a cost. It
I
just
think
says if you Golden Guardian someone.
If you
can do
Golden
this.
Guardian,
This
which
is just
has
the Golden
cost.
Guardian. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's the cost of
Can
Golden
I-
Guardian.
It's a
Can I
writer.
use my inspiration on this?
Yeah.
It did say your next attack, so
There we go. Amazing. 28.
Nice.
A 28 is
Oh.
not going to hit.
I was going to say, does a 6 on that inspiration dice count as a critical?
No, doesn't count as a
That's a
crit,
shame.
unfortunately.
Anyway, I got to use my thing. Thank
You
you.
did get to use your bangles. So the Sonic hits him, but he's unfazed by it.
Bangle, bangle, bangle.
He is going to. He is going to move just a little bit further around.
does this is just for flavor, but does he kind of like tiptoe so that the blind guy can't see him?
Yeah, he's just like sneaky, 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 sneak. Before that, just because I realised I need to make an intimidation check. Sorry. He's got something that activates when he inflicts damage. So that is a 18. It's an 18, specifically willpower defense, and that will be Q and the baby dragon.
Yeah, that'll hit. What does it do?
It will do 1 void damage as well.
Ouchie.
Which will take us to Ecliptor, because we do have 2 combats going on simultaneously.
Hey, dude, what if you calm down?
Hey, what if you don't, sir?
What if you chilled out?
Ecliptor raises his blade, his Eclipse sword.
No, don't do
points
that.
Points it rather aggressively towards Sarah and then
No,
just
wait.
looks over at Psycho Blue and just. It would be very interesting if we brought more allies to this encounter.
No, it wouldn't.
No, I
On
mean,
one hand, if they come here, they're not destroying the rest of the city and killing people we can't defend. On the other hand,
what
suddenly,
the shit?
I've changed my mind. This
No!
is all bad.
No! What is this? Matthew!
I've changed my mind. It's all bad because they
Why
are
is
still
one
destroying
of them
the city.
sitting on Cal?
This
Should be
is
standing next to.
this is uncalled for.
But as he says this, 4 other Ecliptors are summoned into the battlefield.
I told you this would be bad. I don't like this.
Any attacks made against Ecliptor will be made with Snag. Any attacks Ecliptor makes are made with Edge.
That's an insane effect to give clones.
I'm
What the hell?
100% with you.
The
Matt, can I have
snag,
my clone back?
the snag makes sense. All of his attacks get edge is nuts.
The clone swarm. Yeah.
You
That is
could call
going
it a
to
clone
be-
army.
Sorry, that should be.
It's an attack of the clones.
That is going to be a 25
Fired.
targeting attack, which is going to be made against. We're going to go with Cal. It'll be a
Ouch.
critical
Why?
25 if it hits.
It does.
So that'll be two damage, and you lose 1 speed essence, which is going to reduce your targeting, reduce your free actions, etc., etc.
Fucking serious?
I don't
As
like him.
Beams of light just shoot out from his eyes and
No, the
strike
worst
you.
the worst part about that is it lowers my defense.
It does also lower your
What
defense.
the
Yep.
Don't chew on that, baby boy. Sorry.
To answer your
Dog.
question, Davy Jones, void damage ignores bonuses to toughness. So it's really good against red, gold, silver rangers who tend to have quite high armor bonuses. That is all from Ecliptor, though, which does mean it's Cal's turn.
God, this sucks.
Yep.
I'm gonna move. That's not my movement. I'm gonna move here. I'm gonna pick this guy up. Could I make the argument that because I have 6 arms, I could get 2 upshifts on the brawn check to pick him up?
I'll say yes.
Appreciate that. Especially because I'm doomed anyway. You said 11, right?
I did.
I get it.
Fantastic. You move down towards this civilian who's in danger. Pick him up with your mechanical arms. You hear this
and then I'm-
Syrian just protest for a moment because this random.
Hold on. Are you sure about that?
Hey.
That's me talking to him. That's me talking
he's just
to
been
him.
picked up. He's
Are you
looking down. He's like, sorry. Yes.
All right, and then I'm out again, back over here. If you could drag him with me,
Okay.
I'm gonna deposit him. I'm gonna deposit him off map.
Okay. Just pop him off map.
Yeah,
Anything
that's all I can do.
There's everything. So that'll be Psycho Blue's turn next before Sarah. Psycho Blue is going to So heads up that while Psycho Blue is on the battlefield, you get a 1 downshift to
Downshift
skill
to
tests
power
with
weapons.
power weapons or Zords.
Mhm.
As his static energy field just essentially just messes with you.
Cool.
I'm going to make an intimidation check with Psycho Blue.
I mean, he do look cool though. Pardon me as I talk to
So that is a critical 26 intimidation skill test against willpower defenses of everybody within 30 foot of him.
I'm immune
If it
to fear.
succeeds, you lose 1 point of personal power and reduce your toughness bonus from its morphing time by 1. As it's a crit, I'll say 2 points of personal power.
I'm not there yet,
you're-
right, Matt?
Since it's intimidation, is that a fear effect?
It's not a fear effect.
Okay.
He's just
Can I have
draining
that,
the
please?
energy of
you.
any Power Rangers essentially on the battlefield.
So it's
You do
1
it.
power and 2
2 power.
2 power and 2 toughness reduced from your It's Morphing Time perks. If you've only got a +1 from your It's Morphing Time, it'll only do 1.
That I don't care about its morphin time anyway. Use that.
Yeah, also toughness bonus irrelevant to us.
Yeah.
Lower that as much as you want, man.
I did think that, to be honest with you, as I was like, at least it's only toughness. It could be
2 personal power is a problem.
It could be significantly
Mouse.
worse. It could be evasion.
I
But
mean,
no.
one of your guys already does that.
Matthew, my dear, am I on the field yet?
That's up to
Yes.
you. If you aren't on the field, you will use your move action to get on the field, so you'll only have your standard action to do things with.
I'm okay with that.
Okay. That is his standard action, however. So all he'll do in addition to that is just back up behind Ecliptor, which does bring it to Saracen.
Wait, before Sarah goes, sorry. When Ecliptor lowered my speed essence, does that lower all of my abilities or just one of them? Because my speed essence went down by 1, so that's one of my things goes down. Or
So it will lower your evasion, defense, and
Yeah.
your any free actions. It will
And my
reduce
free
your free
actions,
actions. Yeah.
but
I don't
does
think
it
won't
it actually
get
lowers your skills.
Yeah, it won't touch your skills because that would
Okay,
be way too
cool.
much bookkeeping.
You say that like this game isn't 100% okay with that. All right, go ahead. Sorry, Michael.
You're good. I think. It's like I can see Psycho Blue.
I mean,
Yeah.
take a step to the right.
I can't. I'm not if I don't want to move.
Oh, that's right. Volleys and whatnot.
Yeah. But I think I can see blue.
Yeah.
Looks like I got it. So. All right. We are going to spend 2
If you're
personal
not
power.
moving, you will also get a downshift from the
Yeah,
threat
I
range
know.
of Ecliptor as well as the static field from blue.
Yeah. That's fine.
Shit talking
Whoa.
mushrooms.
Okay. Penetrating shot on blue. We're gonna hope electric does something. So
I mean, look, if it doesn't, you're finding out for me, so that's also nice.
yeah. And let's see. Aim puts me at 6. Bullshit drops it down to 4.
The disdain.
Penetrating brings it up another 3 for a total of 7. I need my cheat sheet.
What did you start at?
Let's see. Oh god. Character sheet is what I want. Let me see. Where am I? Okay.
6 will put you at autocrit. A net of 6.
Yeah. And so that puts me off the board. All right, we're auto creating Psycho Blue. That is how many shots? God damn.
4, I think. No.
There's 4 shots.
Oh, is it 4? Damn.
4 shots at 2. 4 shots at 2 is 8. And then another 4 is 12. 12 damage. 12 electric damage to Psycho Blue.
You
Assuming
hit him
electric does
pretty
anything.
square. You see the electric
hopefully.
pack up and crackle up across his form.
It's gonna
But
be
he
a
is
no.
still standing there. Just
Did he get
behind.
hurt? Did electric do damage? That's the big question.
It's a good question. As far as you can see, it's hit him. You can see the electric crackling across his body. Whether it does damage, you have no way of knowing his health score.
Did he react like he got hurt?
He, at the moment, is very much focused on the other cards that he has in his hand.
As someone who has hit someone that was immune to electric damage with electric damage, could I roll some kind of alertness test to see if I recognize the signs of this person was not affected?
I will say, as a concept, yes. As a no, because you can't see him.
Got it.
Same question. I've done the same thing.
You can roll me an alertness check.
Okay. I'm in danger.
As far as you can tell, he does seem to have taken the hit and is damaged from it, but how damaged you can't say.
Sure. Yeah, that's fine.
So we're gonna hope resistance. We're gonna hope half damage.
Yeah. That's better than no damage.
Or you just failed on a skill check.
Or
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 that,
failure.
Yeah. All right. Bibbidi bobbidi. He's gonna try to. If he's playing with those cards, he's gonna be a jerk about it. We're just gonna do it again.
Hit him with the once more and pray.
Yeah. Once more with feeling. That was another 12. Yeah.
Can you do it again? Because you can't volley twice, and what's it's based off a volley?
I've volleyed. I've volleyed twice before.
You're not supposed to have. You can make one volley as part of your extra attack, but the other attack would be a normal attack. It's like Yellow Ranger's triple strike not being able to activate twice.
Oh. Special volley attack action as long as you do not. Okay.
So you can make a normal attack, but you wouldn't even be able to make a volley because it's based off of volley.
Weird. All right, let me refund that power. Yeah. Oh, in that case. 5 goes to 6. 6 goes down to 4. Does not put me into a range. All right. Can I do things? Not with a 3 on the D20. That's not going to help me at all. The D20 has failed me. All right. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay. Now, Ecliptor did void damage previously?
He did. Just double checking that one. He did void damage to Cal, yeah.
Cal, okay. And so I'm going to free action dodgy and free action resistance to void.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Okay. That would be Cassidy's turn.
Say it one more time.
That will be Cassidy's turn, as Sabina just popped up in time.
My apologies. Doggos were making weird noises.
Dogs making weird noises?
I'm dog sitting, so.
Well, stop sitting on them. Maybe they won't make weird noises.
Well, don't tell me how to do my job. Okay, so I'm going to rush into the scene, see what's going on and be like, oh no, I don't like
Oh,
this.
hey, girl.
Hey! Oh.
Don't
Sorry, I'm
act
late to
woozy
the
now.
party.
You haven't even been hit yet.
Sorry, I'm late to the party. So we're on like a street, right, Matt? Like an open street.
You are. It's essentially like a market. There's shops on the top section of the map. There's broken glass. There's some cooking grills. The tables have got goods on them that were
Okay.
being sold before the Rangers arrived. Also,
Okay.
everyone hydrate
So-
because I got Captain Sparks back.
Oh no.
It's very weird when someone I'm in a voice call with is like redeeming points to make me drink water. Could have just told me to drink water.
I have infinite points.
So this person behind me, and there's this person
They're
here. I
all
don't like how
civilians.
close this. Yeah, I don't like how close this clone guy is. I don't know if he's a clone. I just know he's there. So you said that if I wasn't already in the scene, that I would use all my movement to get into the scene. So it leaves me with my standard and free actions, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do. Okay.
Do.
Yep. Do. I am going to do. I have so many free actions, dudes. So many.
I mean, we'll see about that. This guy's lower speed.
But currently, he has not lowered mine.
I will just say, just in case, you can't use your free actions to. No, I suppose you would be able to because you have moved into the scene. Ignore me.
So I'm just going to start. I have no brawn, but I do have some athletics. So I'm just gonna start like ushering people away.
Can a fireman's carry be athletic instead of brawn?
You know what? I'll say yes.
Oh, I love asking for things.
Okay. So I gotta. So this guy here, I have 8 free actions. So I'm going to get over here.
God, I miss when that was me.
And then I'm
You
going
lost
to
1 point of speed.
I'm gonna talk about it like it was the war.
And then, if you'll let me, Matt, I can do this brawn action however I can, but I'm going to get this guy away from the big bad.
Yep.
Okay. Do you want me to do that as a brawn check or an athletics?
I'll
brawn,
let athletics.
Right? Okay. And DC of 12? 11. Nope, I fail. I have snag, so that's a 5.
Why do you have
It's like
snag?
sort of.
Because I have nothing in it.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Oh,
So I'm ushering. I'm not even going to try to lift. I'm just
I was
ushering.
surprised because you
Get
said
away.
athletics
Yeah,
instead
I
of
thought
brawn.
you
And I was like, oh,
I
okay,
thought you
cool. You
Oh no,
must have
I have
points
a
in
D2
athletics.
in that. Never mind. I rolled wrong. Would you like me to
Okay.
re-roll?
Please do.
I don't know why my brain was still stuck on brawn. This is not going to do anything. That's a 7. Jay, your dice don't like me.
You gotta bathe them in the moonlight.
The
Good to know.
members of
Good
the
to know.
crowds that see you they look surprised at your arrival into the scene, but then they're also sort of looking at you as if to say, of course we're going to run away. What more do you expect from us? There's 4 giant green dudes fighting it out with the Power Rangers in the middle of the shopping, like the market square. We don't want to be anywhere around here.
They don't know
Little
how to
faster,
count.
little
It's
faster,
5
little
green
faster.
dudes. It's
Go
5
on,
green
get-
dudes. It's
So there's
terrifying.
5 green dudes. Yep, this is true. Anything else from
Honestly,
Cassidy?
I don't even know if they've noticed the blue guy.
No, he's too busy hiding. They're too busy screaming.
How many movement did it take me to get to here? How many feet? Was that a lot?
From the
2,
looks of it,
3,
about
4.
5.
5 feet just to get me to here? From
5 free
here,
No,
actions.
5
sorry.
squares.
5
Yeah.
reactions? So could I use 2 more to get me here?
Yeah.
Cool. And that's going to be my turn.
Okay.
BRB, I have to clean up some stuff.
In that case, the civilians are going to go running away from the panic.
Hey, what did I do?
I knew you was. As soon as I said that, I was like,
You can
I was
never say the
waiting.
word panic again.
I was literally waiting as it happened. I was just like, I can see where this is going. Unfortunately, a couple of them get clustered together in the corner as they're trying to escape.
Oh no, why would you do that?
Because I'm cruel. But that does bring us to Q's turn in round 2 of combat.
Ecliptor is gonna drop an AoE on those 3 civilians.
Yep, just-
No, actually, he's gonna drop an AoE on the 2 that have bunched around me. That would be more. That would be more honest, a better use of his attack, honestly.
He just
Unless
comes
he
in
was
and
a-
just like,
Hey, wait. For people who know anything about the character Ecliptor, is he a petty? Is he petty or does he get stuff done?
He's a Power
he
Rangers
gets-
villain. He's petty.
he's pretty noble though.
But yeah, but yeah,
It's like-
as far as PR villains go, he is fairly He's actually more
Damn.
noble than Star.
That's good for the civilians. Really bad for me.
Yeah.
It's just optimal. I can't get mad at optimal
Are you
gameplay.
ready to complain about more speed points?
Yes, absolutely. I'm writing the manifesto.
Complain on your turn. It's Q's turn now.
Dodging.
Yes.
Is that a thing? Can anyone do that? Or do you have to have a perk?
If you don't have the perk, you can do it, but you have to use a standard. Action, and you can't move.
More than 5 feet.
Is it 5 feet? I was just saying, I can't remember if you couldn't move at all, or if you just couldn't move more than 5 foot.
Dodging is 5 feet. Pink Ranger is at all.
Now, is it that you can't use your movement, or is it that you cannot move?
You can't move.
Okay. I'm twisting my hat the wrong way because my camera's back to front, and that's really annoying me. So I shall change that in a minute. Q will shout to Pete to split up, and
Split up, Buttercup.
take him down separately, and then go. So so Pink can't move at all. I can't move more than 5 foot, but currently everything's rough terrain, so I can't move at all. Basically, is what you're saying.
I mean, no, you can move 5 feet.
I would still say you can move 5 foot.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I would, because you're only moving a 5 foot square. It's just costing you more movement
It's
to
costing
do so.
more rather than moving more. Right. Yeah.
As long as you have the movement to spend, like
Yeah.
you're fine.
Yeah.
Cool. Then I will shout for Pete and I to attack from different angles. I will step backwards and go full defensive. And I think that's it for me, yeah, because my standard action is defense, so I can't use extra attack if I'm not attacked, correct?
This is true, yes. Extra attack only
Yes.
lets you attack more times when you take the attack action.
Yeah. Cool. Damn you, Brian.
For making a decent system.
For not allowing me to defend and attack in the same round. I mean, that sounds completely legit to me. So that's me. I set 2 cards face down.
You are
And-
no longer blinded, just important to know now.
And flip him the bird and then realise I'm pointing in the wrong direction.
Yeah,
And then
it's like
redirect
you're flipping a bird, your eyes clear up, and it's just like,
Oh. Just move my hand around manually.
blinded by your hate, quite literally. Yeah.
There is one other thing I'd like to do. I will also shout to Tor to activate the fire suppression system in the Zord Bay where the green Psycho Ranger is.
Okay. I will say that Green Psycho is in cover, but then like he can't see you properly, you can't see him properly. There's the downshifts for attacking with ranged attacks.
Hmm.
God damn it.
Which brings us to Peter.
What would be the downshift for attacking with ranged
It's
attacks?
2 downshifts for range attacks in cover. I'm 99% certain.
I will use whilst because I'm currently prone, so you'll just see Pete like spring. Like,
Does he kick
off
up? He doesn't
Yeah,
kick up?
but- No, not even kick up. I assume I'm prone, like on my front, so you'll just see him kind of like flex his fingers, and he'll just pyong.
Like a Tom and Jerry character. Okay.
I'll use my super leap.
You can't use your
That's
super leap
Yeah,
because
that's
your super
unfortunately
leap
not
is
how
a
Super
move
Leap
action.
works. It costs the whole thing.
Yeah, standing up is going to cost half of your movement. Super leap is a move action to do something.
Yeah, Super Leap does not give you 90 feet of movement. You spend the move action to get a 90-foot jump.
Okay, I thought I would only be able to jump half as far,
No.
if that makes sense.
Yeah, no. It uses
cool.
the whole thing.
So you'd
I'll get up
spend
What is my
25
movement?
foot to get up, because
Yeah,
it would
I still
round
have
up.
25
And then
movement.
any movement. Oh no, you're not blinded, so you're okay. So you've got 20 foot of movement left.
25, isn't it?
I mean, if you've got
Not 20, 'cause we're
45,
rounding up.
25 foot.
You took
minus-
25. You took
yeah.
25 to stand up because we round up in this house. For better and worse.
But don't I get a 10 additional movement for Zeo power?
Is that not baked into? It should be baked into your movement speed.
I don't know. I don't think it is.
Should be. Mine is.
Yeah,
Oh, wait,
it
yeah,
should
no.
be because
Mine
your
is.
base. Yeah,
Cool. That's fine. I can still move relatively far. I can move over there. That's fine. Let's not move directly towards him, shall we? I will go over here.
Now the real question is, that's still within his threatened area, isn't it? Because he's got what, 15-foot reach?
he has got his reach times 2. Is it times 2 or times 3? Yeah, that is within his threatened area.
I was there, wasn't it? Let's see. Let's get out of his threatened area.
So if you could, yeah, you can back up once more, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Because you were there, so 1, 2, 3. You got one more square of movement in a direction.
Bahushka. I get
And then whatever free actions too, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
2 downshifts, but I will aim, so that'll just take me to 1 downshift. So it is a tool. I am specialized. And screw it. I'm going to use up the last 2 of my charges for my blast, and I'm going to do it twice.
You're going to use up the last 2 charges. Oh, what? Make 2 separate attacks.
Yeah.
Right.
But I roll.
You did pretty bad.
That is 2 misses as you fire, and because of the fire suppression system, just burst like blowing down all of this smoke.
Foam.
Can I spend a story point to reroll my d12?
On which dice was it?
On the
one that was
I will
the
be
second attack
honest with
had a
you.
1 on it.
Even if you manage to get a 12 on a d12 with the 7 on a d20, you're not hitting.
Oh, no,
it
the
yet.
second.
The second attack was
Oh,
a
on the
15
second
on the
attack. My
D20.
apologies. Yeah.
It was a 15 second one.
You didn't spend a story point.
I'll just
Make it a good one.
11. So that'll make it 26.
26
That
is
is
going to
correct
miss.
math.
Passes. I will then use
Goodness.
my. I can do it again, can't I? Yeah, it's Shining Leader. I can only do once, isn't it? Inspiration. I can do as many times as I like.
It wasn't as many times as you like. It was as many times as you had a certain number of something.
Oh no, that's inspiration. I can just keep doing it. As a free action, I can just keep using inspiration.
Gosh,
Yep.
dang.
Yeah, so inspire Q again. Don't worry, buddy. It's looking a bit ropey, but we got this.
I was just about to say you have to say something positive and inspiring, but you beat me to it.
He just did. He's
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
exactly. He beat
I'm
me to
so
it.
inspired. I'm really feeling
I'm
it.
so inspired.
We got this, buddy. Yeah, and I suppose I can't do anything else, can I? Baby Dragon doesn't have any ranged attacks anymore. Can Baby Dragon use the dodgy thing too?
This is full action to dodge.
Yeah, he just needs to spend his standard action to
Yes.
dodge. Yeah.
I'm gonna do that.
Okay. Baby Dragon is no longer blinded. Psycho Green is going to come hurtling in towards Pete.
Should have moved
Oh,
Baby
no.
Dragon.
And as he does, as he like slams into you with all of his size, all of his force, you just hear him growl, and it's just, I smell it on you. And he's going to try and beat the crap out of you.
I mean, that sounds about right.
I wouldn't expect him to do any less.
No,
Indeed.
it's pretty fair.
Pretty standard. Makes
Yeah.
sense. I believe it. You tell me the Psycho Green Ranger's trying to beat the crap out of someone, especially a Power Ranger? I'm like, yeah. checks out.
Especially a former Green Ranger.
Yeah, I get it. I understand.
Mhm.
I don't gotta question his motivation at all. I know everything about what's happening. I get it.
Your roles are hidden, Matthew.
My roles are hidden.
He's doing that to scare you. Is
I'm
it
doing
working?
that to scare you.
It's working on me. I'm terrified.
That is a critical 25 and a critical 28 with Void.
Yeah, both of those are going to hit.
So that will be 4 points of damage total.
And that will put me down.
Uh-oh, spaghetti.
Are you staying morphed? Or are you going down?
Ooh. 2 seconds.
So when you reduce to 0 health, you may choose to avoid defeat by automatically return to your natural form unconscious and at 1 health. Or you're defeated.
I'm going to spend a personal power to remain standing for 2 turns.
Okay. He essentially slams you into a workbench, and his blows just rake through your armor, through your grid shell, and you feel them tearing into you as he just knocks you back. Which will then, I believe, go to Eclipsor's turn.
Gonna look at Ecliptor, be like, damn.
One
It's
of
a good
the
reaction to anything he's
Ecliptors
going to do.
is going to try to do something fun. Say fun.
Ecliptor just
Can
want to have
you
fun.
tell me?
I feel like
if
Ecliptor would be like, I do not have fun.
he does not have fun. He doesn't know fun.
This is business. This is
I
I am
business.
allergic to fun.
Does a 19 beat your willpower defense?
Who are you asking?
Yes.
All of
Who
you.
you talking to?
Oh.
Yes.
Yes.
The Ecliptor you had been you'd seen fire off attacks at you guys.
All right.
He disappears from view.
No.
That's
Delightful.
horrible.
I don't like that.
And not only does he disappear from view, he is going to make a attack roll. And he can actually make, is it 3 of these? 3 of these. So bear with me a second as I roll It's 3 times. He has edge and he is specialized.
He's hitting me. Edge.
That is a 20, a critical 16, and a critical 24 against Cal as you just feel 3 blows strike you.
The 16 misses. What was the first one?
20.
That misses. So it's just the last one.
It's the critical 24, then you will take 6 points of damage.
Down.
You don't even see the blades. You don't see.
I'm gonna spend a story point to act. I'm gonna spend a story point so that my next turn I can act as if I'm still up.
Okay. You don't see Eclipse, or you don't see where the blades come from. You just feel them hit you. Yeah.
Shiitake mushrooms. I don't like this.
And that is Cal's turn.
I'm gonna use a charge of my med pack to give me 1 health.
Okay.
Coolio.
That's it.
That'd be Psycho Blue's turn. He is going to 40.
Oh, hello. I hear you're a traitor.
He looks across at Ecliptor and just says, "Found my family."
I think you
he is going to spend 2 personal power points to gain to turn all of his damage specifically into. No, it will drain 1 personal power from you if it hits, increases his damage, and gives him an upshift to his attack roll.
Okay. He has snag.
He does, but he is still going to roll. How many attacks does he get? 3? 2. That's a critical 27 and a 23.
27 hits.
So that will do, because it does an additional 1, but that'll be 5 points of damage, and you will lose a power point.
Oh. Jesus. Okay. I'm down.
God.
Psycho Blue just comes running in.
Damn it.
As he does so, he summons this axe, this really cruel, vicious-looking bladed weapon, and just overhanded, just swings it down as hard as he can.
Ow.
I think Matt's trying to kill us, guys.
What's worse is, in the distance, you can hear the other 4 Psycho Rangers rampaging through Sirius.
I know it's not my turn.
In a monstrous form.
I'm gonna send a message to. Can I get in contact with Kruger?
Yeah.
Evacuate the planet.
You don't get a response at first, and then he just. We can't evacuate the entire planet. Not with any speed.
You're gonna have to try. You've got 12 seconds.
That will bring us to Sarah. I like how 12 seconds is so specific. It's like you've got 12 seconds or bad things.
Yeah.
I know how long it takes to drop all of us.
I'm going to spend a story point to continue acting.
Okay.
I'm going to drop 2 personal power, and I'm going to hit Psycho Blue for 12.
Does that include the downshifts for melee combat, reach, and electric? Not electric. He's not silk screen. Fantastic.
Yep.
He takes the hit.
Just
you see the electricity just wash across his form, and for a second you see what appears to be frost growing across his shoulder where the attack hits him. In response, but he's still standing.
Do it again. Do it again. Regular.
I'm going to spend. So I've spent the story point anyway. I was going to spend it, so it doesn't matter with the 15. But
no, again, my D20 hates me. And then dodgy, and did he sharp?
that was sharp. That was sharp.
Yeah. Fuck. I'll be resistant to sharp. Yeah.
Okay. Which is going to bring us to Cassidy.
Matt, quick question. My healing light, is that a standard action?
If it doesn't give you an action listed, it'll be a standard action.
Okay. Why is it a standard action? Rawr. Okay.
A lot of healing is standard action, to be honest.
I hate it, but I love it. Okay. Who to use it on?
Yeah, it'll be a standard action.
I don't actually have any health, if that helps you figure anything out.
And Cal, you're at 1, correct?
Yep.
In fact, let me actually remember to put myself at 0 health.
Okay,
Bam.
I'm gonna
honestly
use it.
The fact that Ecliptor did 6 damage in 1 hit, just don't even bother giving me more health. Just get Sarah up to 1 so that they can stop burning power points to stay up.
All right, I'm gonna do it for Sarah. I'm gonna use healing light on Sarah so that you'll get 2d2. 1. Sarah, you're at 3 health.
That's almost max.
And I spent 2 power points to do that. Where is my power points?
Have no stun damage.
I'm at 15, and I don't like how close I am to this guy, so I'm going to back up here. So that's 5 feet of movement. I'm going to use another power point for void damage. I don't like how much personal power I'm using right now, but I need it right now. And then
Is it loot that they're eating it?
Yeah. And then I can't hold the dodge action or anything because I used a standard action.
Do you have dodgy, the perk?
I don't. I only have 1 standard action and 2 attacks, correct?
Your standard action would be the attack, so you can't attack.
Yep. So that is pretty much all I can do. Because I already have my Phantom Suite up.
Okay.
Because I can't attack.
But civilians are going to keep running away. Thankfully, run down like a alleyway between 2 shops. The ones near Cal continue running off the scene.
Would it still be an escalation to some of the Zords when we're getting our asses handed to us?
Technically, yes.
What does that mean? What is it? How it?
They don't respond, essentially, is what it means. If it's an escalation of combat, they just don't respond.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about this, but could we have sent our Zords to deal with the actual monster-sized Psycho Rangers that are destroying the city?
Yeah, they could go fight off the Psycho Rangers that are grown.
Yeah. At least keep them
down with that.
Yeah.
Do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's jump back into round 3 with Q's turn.
I would have appreciated that verb more if I had thrown a punch this entire combat.
Everybody's Badly fighting. Yeah. So the Zord Bay.
Mm-hmm.
Are there any big doors in like the Zord Bay?
There are. We literally. You must have been away while we were having this conversation. There are indeed big doors in the Zord Bay.
Oh, in which case Q will hit his radio and shout aggressively, Tor, emergency vent the Zord Bay. And then fire everything that we have at the Green Psycho Ranger.
Okay.
Once it's in range, just destroy it.
Make me brawn checks. I will say Brad can make a brawn check with an upshift because of his size, but Psycho Green is also getting an upshift.
What's the brawn check for? Sorry.
To see if when the atmosphere is vented, you go flying out.
I do have my power wing attached, so I can fly.
I mean, you still get thrown out, but you'll be flying.
Yeah, vacuum dog.
Yeah.
So,
if we call it a challenging difficulty, which would be a 15.
Well, what I would also like to do is, that's a nice dice.
I was just thinking that.
Hold, as I'm right next to Baby Dragon, anchor myself with him and also use my staff stabbed into the deck plating for additional purchase. Does that give me anything?
I would say being able to using Baby Dragon as the anchor point would be the just a normal brawn check because you still need something to grab onto. Baby Dragon realistically is the only thing within distance to do so.
Okay, I'm going to koala Baby Dragon. So what am I rolling? Is it just brawn?
It's a brawn check, difficulty 15.
It goes bye-bye.
But you can fly, and if we're out of combat, you can teleport. Yeah. That's bad.
So far, it's going well for Baby Dragon and well for Psycho Green, who rolled a 19.
Well, it's a critical 8, but I can ninja jump, remember? So
you can ninja jump, but you will be yeeted off the thing first.
Yeah,
but you can also fly.
20 feet is what I'm saying.
You can also fly.
Yeah, and I can also fly.
Never forget.
Wendy.
Have you summoned your power wing?
You can do that from anywhere, including the vacuum of space.
Yeah, it would just be part of your turn in combat.
I got mine before I left the planet. It was the first thing that we did as that whole shenanigan kicked off. What was the other thing I was going to do? I've lost that train of thought now.
So I will say, in relation to Tor opening up the shuttle bay and sort of venting everything out, Pete and Q just get yeeted out of the Zord bay.
Yep.
Sorry, I love that word, yeet. Yeeted out of the Zord bay.
We get sucked
Baby
off
Dragon.
the ship.
I'm not touching. Baby Dragon digs his little claws in, and his tail spears into the hull of the ship, or and
as his order was to protect me, could he not have just grabbed me out of the air?
No, because there's no reactions or anything like that. So if he'd had the command to try and grab hold of you and keep you, fair enough. But in that quick response of what's going on, Psycho Green, literally fiery green claws just dig into and tear through the floor of the ship.
I've remembered what I was going to do. And it wasn't hold on. It was, as it started, I was going to take a running pick at Psycho Green's face to take him out of the ship.
You can make an attack Or you could try to push him. Pushing him would be I can't remember if it's brawn or might. Give me a second.
I mean, shoving attacks are a thing, and those would use your might die.
Yeah,
That's what I
maneuver.
was just trying to double check. So shoving would be might.
Yeah.
But you will get 2 downshifts for the size difference. 2, 1 downshift.
Would I get any upshift for the fact that I'm running in the direction of the vacuum?
How much distance between you and Psycho Green?
Well, currently, where's the door is the door behind? Where's the door that we're being sucked out of?
In the middle of the floor.
Okay. So between me and Psycho Green is
15 feet minimum.
Yeah,
15 foot
50.
no is a 20-foot minimum to get an upshift to the check.
I will take a step backwards, shout it, and then run at him.
I'm going to say no because we've already started rolling all of these dice.
Okay. I will call out, however, that when we did the first round, because I'd ninja jumped, we forgot to impede Psycho Green's attack on me, which is a feature of ninja jump.
What a
What would
shame.
it have been? A downshift or a snag?
Downshift, yeah.
It was specifically against your cleverness defense, though, wasn't it? So even
Any
with
attack.
a downshift. Yeah, but I mean, it was specifically against your cleverness defense,
I think it was
and
probably
it's an
still high
AoE
enough.
attack, so it doesn't. AoEs
I'd
don't
argue it's
use.
attack, but fine.
No, I'm with you, but AoEs don't
Yeah.
target you; they target the entire space, so they don't use individual reductions to attack rolls.
Yeah.
It'd be 1 downshift
Right, yeah.
for the
So
size difference. And do you have points in brace?
do I have points in?
Brace in bronze.
Yes.
Brawn. How many do you have?
2.
What, D2 or D4?
D4.
D4. So just 1 downshift for your might attack.
$18.
You hit, and you will push him away from you, equal to a distance equal to your reach. So a grand total of 5 foot.
Does it dislodge him any? Well, yeah, I suppose if I'm shifting. Which was kind of my goal.
I'd say if we compare your 18 to the 19 brawn check he did to brace himself, I'll still move him the 5 foot, but he's still in the ship.
Okay. Can I chip at one of his teeth instead then?
Most of his mouth is just a fiery void.
That's not what I asked.
There's no teeth to chip at, essentially, is what I was going with that.
Okay.
So Pete and Q are off the ship, leaving Psycho Green and the baby dragon on the ship. I would say,
Well, it was an idea.
You can't return to the ship this turn, just because everything else you have done.
Yeah.
Pete, you can make a athletics or acrobatics check to try and get back to the ship with things flying out at you from, like, everything being dislodged, the tools, carts full of equipment, to see if you can dodge them to get back in on your turn.
That's great. I do have a point in each of those. That's not terrible. Could I use my super leap to get back in?
No. You would still need to get through anything that was in the way. It's not just like it makes you, and I'm going to say no because you've got nothing to leap off of. It doesn't just give you 90 foot. It basically, you don't have to roll an athletics check to jump. You just jump 90 foot. So you still need something to jump off of.
Not super teleport.
Yeah.
Q buddy, good idea, but a bit of warning would have been nice. Let's go with acrobatics. How many power points do I have there? 2. Don't want to use one of them then. Screw it. Let's have a look.
No, it was almost a 20.
Wait, what? Yes.
It was almost a 20. It was unfortunately a 3 total. However, as you try to fly back into the ship, you get struck by a cart that you saw that just had like drills, screwdrivers, wrenches, etc. arrayed across it as somebody was doing some mechanical work. It hits you square in the face, and you are stunned.
Oh.
Does that take me down or?
But it doesn't take you down, just basically you're floating in space.
Coo. Well, that would be Pete's turn then. Baby Dragon, can you do it? Screw it. Baby Dragon's gonna go in.
Okay.
I mean, he can't do much, but he can try. He can try, I say.
Baby dragon, yeet.
Kill it.
Yeah, can I try and grab hold of him and throw him out?
You can try to push or shove him, which would be a might check, but that would be a standard action, or you can try to attack him. It's your choice.
I was gonna say, can I use a brawn check to try and?
Not to shove him out, because he's braced against the floor already. You'd be making a might check to try and push or shove him.
Here his hands.
Might for baby dragon.
You would also, because you push him away from you, you'd need to get around to the other side of him. So if you don't have the movement to do so.
Yeah, baby dragon definitely has the movement to get around it. Unfortunately, I don't have any might. I can't do that anyway. But I'm gonna thwack him with my tail. Why not? Why not?
Okay.
Let's just whack him with the old tail.
I mean, if you crit with the tail attack and it hits, can't you use the alternate effect to move it, or is that not a thing?
Don't think the tail has got an alternate effect for maneuver. No, tail's got single target or multiple targets. It's basically a sword.
Well, that does nothing.
A 6, no. It definitely does nothing, unfortunately. Yeah, the tail is basically using the sword weapon profile because it's essentially a weapon that he's got attached to the drone. It's not an unarmed attack. Unarmed attacks have maneuvers, but
Out of curiosity, is the thing still venting?
Yeah.
So would he have to make another check on his turn?
If he wants to move and stay on the ship, I'll say yes. If he's staying where he is, I'm going to go no.
Yeah, I'll that one end.
As you have moved, make me a brawn check for Baby Dragon, see if Baby Dragon gets yeeted out. Baby Dragon stays. Thankfully, fortunately, with the 15, Baby Dragon is still squared and rooted on the ship. But then that is now going to be Psycho Green's turn. Psycho Green is going to... So that is a 29 and a 25 against Baby Dragon. 29 is a crit. So the first one will be 4. The second one will be 6.
Jesus, T fucking Christ. Excuse my French.
No, sorry, 4, 6 total, not 6 additional.
He'll go down anyway.
Is he defeated? Is that it? Is he no health left?
Yeah, no health left. The 6 would have been enough.
As he takes Baby Dragon down, as the Rangers are out of the ship, as he looks around, Psycho Green jumps through the gap and just goes hurtling past you as he propels himself away from you.
Doesn't he get shot by the ship now?
The ship can try to shoot him. Odds are the ship is going to miss because of the size difference.
Take the shot. tour was ordered.
Yeah.
Cannons
So it
away.
will be with the ship's targeting skill. It's going to be a D6. In fact, the ship cannot hit him with a D6.
Not enough dice.
No, he's not got. Unfortunately, no, the ship has not got enough dice to strike him, so he just goes flying through space, just hurting out. But then that'll go to Ecliptor,
Ecliptor, yeah.
who is still invisible until the end of his turn.
Oh, Ecliptor has improved invisibility. What a dick.
Yes, I know. And we're going to make 3 attacks.
I like to flavor it as well that when Psycho Green attacked Baby Dragon, he like did a swing and then just put his hand through his chest and pulled out his power cup.
That is a critical 25, a critical 18, and a critical 19. That is against Cassidy.
You said a critical 25, a critical 18, and a critical 19?
Yes, I just want to double check. I don't think it's a rule, so I don't think, but if he's invisible, I don't know if you can use your evasion, or it has to be toughness.
Uh,
Dun, 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 dun.
I will say, if it specifies that, whoever wrote that rule is a jerk.
yeah.
So evasion is you actively dodging away from an attack if you can't see it, such as like
You can
ballistic
still feel it.
weapons. Yeah, the point that you feel it though, can you duck away from it? I suppose would be the argument.
I'm
If you can
trying to
feel
see
it,
if
you
I
can.
have anything with my like cool
But again,
semi
also isn't the rule that
invisibility-ness.
isn't the rule that unless it specifically says this targets a thing, it can be either or?
It depends on the general mechanics behind it. If the general mechanic is that if hidden you can't, that's what I'm just trying to check.
Yeah. That's why I said if whoever wrote the rules for invisibility specified attacks made while invisible can only target toughness, they're a jerk.
No, it doesn't say so. You can use evasion. If you
Sweet,
get
then
shot,
only one
which
hit.
is weird because if you were to get shot by a sniper that you can't see, it would go against toughness.
Yeah, but also if you're firing shots off a moving vehicle and someone shoots at you, you can only guard with toughness, despite the fact that you're moving. So like,
but I think that's only the one hit then for Cassidy.
Yeah, only the 25 hits if I'm using evasion.
So the 25 will hit for 7 points of damage.
Okay, I'm still up.
And
you have crazy hell. Wow.
It
you will
took me
see
down by half
Ecliptor
because I used stuff.
reappear.
Right next to me?
Yeah.
Sup?
As the invisibility fades away, you just see him standing between you
Earl.
and Sarah.
My phantom suite also goes away.
Okay. Which will
So I
go
have
to
to take that off.
Cal's turn.
The way you get hit.
God, sometimes I really lament the fact that we wear helmets. It gives us very few opportunities to spit up blood.
I mean, you still can. It's just very messy on the inside.
No, you can't, Matt. It's disgusting.
I did just say it's very messy on the inside.
I'm gonna use my super leap ability to be 5 feet above the Blue Ranger as I attack him. Which for my first attack in my attack action. Oh wait, before I even do any of that, spend a personal power to activate the anger thing
Mm-hmm.
to give me an upshift. Got to make sure you say that, because otherwise you don't get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Using unique melee strike, I'm up to auto hit, so that's 3 electric damage.
You strike
gonna
him, and as you do hit him, he goes like crashing back through the display cabinet. And where you've hit, you see more frost appearing across his form.
And since my signature attack is an unarmed attack, I'm gonna spend another personal power to use relentless blows. So here come 2 more unarmed attacks. These are not at auto hit.
Don't forget your extra attack too.
I know that's coming. Give it a second.
I will say,
Give
for
it-
all intents and purposes, Psycho Blue is defeated.
Woo!
All right. And I guess I'm up here. So we count up shifts and down shifts and snag. 5 feet. 5 feet. Can I be 5 feet above Ecliptor? How tall is he? He's fat.
Ecliptor is about 15 foot tall.
I mean, I'll leave it up to you. I would if I could. If you tell me I can't, then I'm just gonna
No,
let it
I'll
rock.
say you can. You can get that upshift.
All right.
You're in a big
All right.
open. There's like no air or anything. Like not air. There's no roof or anything to it. It's like a shopping
1,
market.
2, 3, 4. And do I have any more?
And we lose the static field thing, right? Now that blue's down.
I think that was just one
yes,
time.
and it's constant. The static field is constant. He's
Constantly losing power points, or
not losing power points. Constant downshift to your power weapon. It will still be in effect for now.
Okay.
I mean, these are unarmed strikes. This ain't my power weapon yet.
Okay, that's fine.
So it's 4 upshifts. Don't even know if I can hit at that. I'm still gonna try. I have the attacks to roll.
It will be with snag as well, just in case.
I got it.
Cool.
I've never forgotten that. That rule is still nuts to me. But it doesn't, honestly, kind of balance, because even though there are 4 of him, he still only gets 1 standard action. So, like...
He does get 3 attacks on his standard action, though.
I know, but that's just a normal enemy thing.
Yeah.
That's not a...
Yeah.
He would have had that whether he had clones or not.
Oh, yeah. It doesn't give him any more attacks, no.
So, you just gotta take the good with the bad and realize that that's just how balance works sometimes. It's not gonna hit. Second arm strike. That one might.
Can anybody hear what he said out of curiosity?
Nope.
No, I can't quite make it out. Yeah.
Okay.
$28.
28 will hit.
All right, that's 1 stun damage.
One of the Ecliptor clones disappears.
We take everything we can get. I will, because my movement doesn't work the same anymore because I no longer have wings. I assume I know I can't use more of that, so I'm going to use a free action to go over here. And I'm going to attack again. Minus my jumping up shift, obviously. To use my my extra attack to multi-attack this guy.
We can fly. You can still be in the air.
I know, but I'd have to summon the thing, and that's a whole thing on its own.
Go for it. Make your attack rolls for me.
So power weapon. Does Cassidy's thing give everyone an upshift to?
Yep.
Okay,
everybody should get
I'm
an
still
upshift.
neutral then. So I'm neutral on that because Field gives a downshift, she gives an upshift.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think a 22 hits.
22 won't hit, no.
All right, here comes the second one.
So as you lay into one of the Ecliptor clones, you see one of them disappear. Not the one you struck, but one of them disappear.
What?
Yep.
What?
I rolled a dice to determine which one would disappear.
That doesn't make sense.
Genuinely, even if you hit the right Ecliptor, you don't hit the right Ecliptor.
No,
Yeah.
no, I get that, but like by that logic, you can just say the last one that's left is the real Ecliptor.
Yeah.
Like I
you know what?
punched this dude, and a dude 5 feet behind me disappeared. What?
We'll give you
Most
the one you
insane
punch.
power.
We'll
Thank
give you the
you.
one you punch. It makes the most sense. You are right.
That's so funny.
Psycho Blue goes crashing through a glass cabinet. You see bits of jewelry go flying everywhere. And as you struck him, you saw another part of his body get encased in frost.
Oh, wait, hold on. One more thing for my turn, since I do still have reactions. I'm gonna take the cards off of him.
So you can make me either a infiltration or brawn
That
check.
checks out. All right.
Infiltration to do it sneakily, brawn to just try and outright tug them off of his, like, to pull them away from him.
I know what I'm doing. It's brawn. It's brawn, just so you know.
Go for it.
And my brawn rolls keep being good. 20.
So you can take a card off of him.
Ivan Ooze.
He doesn't have Ivan Ooze's card.
Do I get to choose, or are you going to roll another dice to tell me which one I get?
Pick a card, any card.
I will say you can take, like, you can choose which card, but you won't know what's on it.
Okay.
So
all right.
roll me.
How many
roll
are
me
there?
1d4.
How many are there? I mean, look, if I'm choosing, I want to say 1 through 4. Do you mind?
Go for it.
I'm going to take lucky number 3.
Lucky number 3. Okay. Anything
You get a
else?
putty. SR3. Unless I can do it again with another.
I'm going to say
free
no
action,
because
but-
it's more than
Oh,
just. Yeah, it takes more effort than just like free action, pick something up.
All right,
Because
yeah.
as you grab
I'm gonna
hold
put-
of this card, as you pull it out of his hands, you see, like, as you're doing this, you see frost just building its way up his body. And he stands back up.
Got a monster. Yeah.
That should not have done that. Why are you still doing that? That should actually be a Psycho Blue monster token. It's looking like a Psycho Blue monster token on my, what's it? Oddly,
on the combat tracker. The combat tracker, it looks very.
Oh, that's
monstrous.
why. Psycho Blue.
Do technical issues.
Select file. Update token. Psycho Blue
It
monster.
looks like a Psycho Blue monster.
There
to
we
me.
go.
There
There
it
it
is.
It's looked like that for a while for me.
Oh, every time I dragged it on, it looked like normal Psycho Blue.
It was just the Beetleborg for the rest of us.
Oh no.
Well, damn.
Well, this just got even more interesting.
I still find the way clones work so funny. Punch one, the dude behind you disappears. Oh,
But then
what?
it is Psycho Blue's turn, who is going to back up.
Did he just get an addition to his initiative?
He was between
He
you
goes
and
up-
Sarah just when I put him on. I think I'm assuming alphabetically, or possibly because he didn't roll first. It put him below, so I've just pushed the numbers just to put him back up.
Okay, gotcha.
we are going to, with Psycho Blue, make some attack rolls.
Let's not, please.
Apologize because I need to roll my physical dice because I didn't realize I had
Forget your
Psycho Blue's picture.
downshifts.
That's my fault. He's going to
Don't forget your big guy, small guy shifts.
It's a 26, critical 26.
On?
And that will be on all three of you.
I'm going to
No.
spend a story point to make that miss.
And Ecliptor?
No, it's multiple targets. So not a cone. He just is able to hit all three of you.
Yes, that hits.
I mean, same thing as before.
You will take
a story point.
2 cold damage.
Okay.
And you don't get any bonuses to any armor from any armor. So any bonuses that you would get from your grid shell, any bonuses, etc., not just to toughness, but to evasion or anything.
Wait, so that turns perks off? Like,
but anything that specifically increases your armor. So
armor type.
Yeah. I think your morph, if you've got morph modulation, it would.
So our grid shell gets shut off.
Like, essentially, yeah. Anything that is directly affects your grid shell.
Essence. It's just your essence plus 10 now.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Just any defense essentially.
Spend a story point to act as if I'm not down.
So 2 cold damage and the what's it as well until the end of your next turn.
End of my next turn. That's when like all of my stuff will come back. My evasion's still pretty good.
Sarah's turn.
Oh boy. All right.
Wait me a second. He's going to move back up into engagement after attacking.
Thanks, I hate it.
So,
you know what? Psycho Blue can eat 12 damage again. And then this time I'm actually going to I'm going to do it still leaves me at auto crit. I'm going to do energy just to see if that makes a difference.
So he takes the energy damage, but bear with me 1 second because you're
not
also
energy,
sonic damage. That's fine because you're potentially also going to take some damage in response.
That's uncalled for.
Specifically against your toughness defense, that is a critical 19. If you're hit, you will take 1 cold damage and be immobilized.
Yeah. Until
the end of Psycho Blue's next turn.
The thing earlier that took away our
morphin. I mean, that didn't hit you. So
no, there was a thing in like the first round that took away our its morphin time by bonus by 2. Yeah. Is that still in effect?
It's still in effect.
Okay. I'm gonna immobilize. Just means I can't move, right?
Give me 1 second because I do have the what's it up. A movement rate of 0. All attackers gain a 1 up shift to attacks against the immobilized character.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. I'm going to spend a story point for it to miss.
Okay. You guys have 1 story point left.
I know. But yeah, that's 12.
I mean, did you count the one? Did you count the one I spent?
No, because it wouldn't trigger until your turn.
Yeah.
You can't spend it until your turn. So if it's gone before your turn, He
Gotcha.
wouldn't be able to act as if not defeated.
12 Sonic to Ice Boy. How do you feel about that?
He is hurting by the looks of it. You can see fractures across the ice, but still standing.
Okay. It seems more effective than electricity.
It's difficult to tell. When the electric hit, you saw the frost forming as he was hit. Now it's almost like there's no more frost to form. Okay. He's in his monstrous form. He can't get any frostier.
Second attack, up 1.
Psycho Blue does just want to give hugs. Big frosty hugs.
No, man.
Right? Bip, bip, bip. Oh, aim. Don't forget aim. Dummy. Okay, here we go. And then, so second shot, Psycho Blue. What are we looking at?
So much dice.
Regular. Can I make that unregular? Let's see. Yes, we can. Let's
So I'm guessing
start the train. 1d4. Okay, that makes that a critical 24 currently. But I can also re-roll the 2 on the d6, see if I can just make it a higher number. Aha! All right. So 5
that is going to be a
13,
critical 25 against your toughness.
Yeah, that I can't do anything about.
That'd be 1 point or 2 point. 1 point of cold. 1 point of cold damage, and you are immobilized until your next turn.
Okay, that's fine. He does take another 2 energy.
Okay. Essentially, as you hit him, frost just forms across your body, like locking you into position.
All right. And I'm going to free action dodgy, free action cold resistance.
Okay. Cassidy.
I don't like this. I don't like this. Is that thing still up where our upshifts go down?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't like that, Matthew.
Essentially, Psycho Blue being in the fight is what gives that.
So that means my Phantom Saber is at a D8 instead of a D10. I don't like that. Because I don't have specialization on my power.
Personal power to give yourself an upshift.
I have five in total left, sir. That is the entirety of my health pool and personal power.
Cassidy, I'm dead. Like,
I'm trying to keep us alive.
Spend your health. Who cares?
Me.
I'm trying real hard to do a murder. It's not working very well.
Yeah, I would like to do that. I would like to do a murder. I would like to hit a thing. Okay, so but I do have void damage up. So I guess that's just one upshift because I don't get an upshift from anything else, and I don't think I get anything from.
If you're attacking with melee, then jump first.
Right, height advantage.
You just need to make an athletics check to succeed on the jump.
Unless your power wing is active, then you can just fly up.
My power wing is not active.
Right.
And I don't get anything from Zeo Crystal Boost. So, okay, yeah. So Why did I close that?
I don't.
So I'll do the athletics jump testy thing, and I'll that is a D2, and I'll see if I can keep my thing. And I'll try to come down with my saber on top of on top of Ecliptor's head. Hey, I'm gonna drop my D2.
Can somebody
13.
do me a favor whilst this is happening and roll me, anybody, put your hand up, whoever picks their hand up first, roll me a D4.
Got it. I got you.
That was a race and a half. What was your attack for that one?
Oh, all right.
The athletics check was a 13. Yes, a 13
13.
to jump.
Did you move before jumping?
I can back up and then jump.
No, that's fine. If you could move, that's fine. I was just checking.
Yeah, I can back up and then do the jump.
Do you need to make
back up
a
to 5 feet
high
and
jump
then jump.
specifically, not a long jump? It is. I can remember the high jump, the long jump. What's it? I want to say the high jump is 10.
10 feet?
I mean, difficulty 10.
And I rolled a 13.
So it'd be, so
How high?
15. That will put you at head height with him. So I'll give you the upshift.
Sweet. And then I roll, I think it's just my D20 and a D8 because I don't have specialization in, because I only have specialization. Yeah. Well, I don't have specialization with power weapons in finesse. I only have targeting ones.
Well, weren't you at a D8 before? Because you got downshifted by the thing to D8, and you just jumped. So
no, I was at a I do not move from a D8 because I would lose one and then gain one, so I stay at a D8.
Okay.
But what about your power weapon bonus? Why were you at a D10?
That is including my power weapon bonus.
So why were you at a D10 before?
No, if the power weapon hadn't been removed.
Oh, I'm sorry. I
You'd
have a
go to get
D6,
higher.
so I would have been at a D10. So I am at a D6, so I would stay at a D10. My apologies. I mathed wrong.
What is your roll total?
I am rolling it now.
Okay.
55.
I'd be impressed.
16.
16. You jump
Don't
up
think
and
that
you
hits.
bring the sword down on a Ecliptor.
Wait, did you remember Snag?
Oh, am I supposed to roll Snag because he's bigger than me?
No,
It's
because
not
he has
because
clones.
it's because of the clones. You don't know which Ecliptor is Ecliptor, essentially.
The clones do approximately 3 things: give every attack on him Snag, give every attack he has edge, and make it so that no matter who you hit, you're not attacking Ecliptor until there's only one left.
Let me roll another D20.
Roll 1.
It's also a 16.
You bring the sword down to strike Ecliptor, and it just bounces off of his shoulder. This crystalline structure that he's made up of just reverberates.
Wait, I have 3 attacks.
Keep going.
I'm gonna just keep going. Snag. No, that's a 7. No, that's not even a 7. That is really low.
Extra, yeah. You have 2 attacks.
I have 3. At level 10, a Phantom Ranger has 3 attacks.
Wish I could attack 3 times.
Yeah, I mean 13 is the extra attack too. I'm just confused.
No. At 10, I get 3.
So, unfortunately, none of the attacks you've made will hit.
No, and none of mine hit. And I'm very upset.
Civilians are already gone. So Q and Pete are currently floating in space. Pete appears to be completely discombobulated by the blow he took. Psycho Green is just hurtling past. Q, what do you want to do?
When you say Pete's discombobulated, is he unconscious?
He's stunned with the condition, which means he has no actions until the end of his turn.
Can I do anything during my turn?
No actions.
So I can't even
then
spend
he's
personal
dead.
power to keep myself up.
It doesn't cost an action to keep yourself up, so you probably could spend a personal power. The question would be, if you were at the point where you were defeated, you'd be unconscious.
I'd be defeated at the end of my turn.
You'd be defeated. Oh, is that the second turn? Yes, you'd be able to spend a personal power, yeah.
So what I'll do is fly to Pete, hook my arms kind of under his, and start us flying back towards the hole from whence we came.
Make me either an acrobatics or an athletics check.
let me finish my intention because it might
Okay.
change how it needs to work out, or it might be a 2-turn thing. Just my intention is to get Pete on the right trajectory and then teleport myself into the ship.
Well, are we technically out of combat now, me and Q?
Yeah, the green Psycho Ranger's gone.
Yeah, Green Psycho Ranger's gone, so he could teleport the two of you onto the ship.
I was going to say, can Q just grab me and teleport?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, then I'll do that then, please.
Okay.
I thought I could only teleport myself. Sorry.
No, it would essentially activate his as well as yours. So, if you've teleported already, it would reduce
I've
it
got
down
one
by
charge
even one.
Are they allowed to teleport into an active combat, or do they have to be away?
I would say they could teleport into an active combat. Q used his teleport to get up to the ship.
Yeah, no, that's fine. No,
No.
do that. You should do that.
Or did
Like,
Pete use his teleport to get up to the ship?
Yeah,
Q
Pete teleported, eyes ordered.
After this teleport, I won't have any teleports left.
So Q could, Pete couldn't.
Yeah.
I would say you can teleport down to the scene,
Yeah.
but wouldn't be able to act in this round,
This round.
this initiative.
I will do. This is. I'm trying not to metagame because we don't know what's going down on the planet. So Q.
I mean, if you ask for a status report, one of us could tell you how bad shit's like. we do have constant comms open.
I would say Tor could probably tell you as well. To be fair, keeping an eye on the planet.
Scale of 1 to 10. How awful is it down there?
15.
A lot.
So it's good then. Nobody set a scale like what was, you know.
He said on a scale of 1 to 10, how awful is it?
Yeah, 10 is everything's fine.
That's not how that sentence works.
Q will teleport he and Pete down, but
Pete can't be teleported with you.
I have no charges left.
You have no charge. Oh, sorry, I thought you had one left.
After you get us back on the ship, I won't have any charges left.
I mean, look, he's unconscious.
Sorry, stop. There have been too many people talking, and my head has got very confused. So we teleport to the ship, and but we teleport into the med bay in the ship, so that any extra, is that maneuver? That's not a term. Is that a move action to teleport?
Yeah,
it's not really an action full stop because you can't use it in combat.
You're not in combat.
In which case, then I will use whatever I can to heal Pete.
What I'll say is, if you want to try and help Pete, you won't be able to teleport down.
Yeah, this turn. That's okay.
Okay. So you can either use a bog standard first aid kit, which will give him back 1 health, unless you've got specialization in medicine.
I don't have a specialization, no.
So the alternative would be to make a science medicine check to try and heal him, but it would start at a difficulty of 10 for 1 health.
I have a D2. No, that's survival, not science. No, I will just heal him for 1 point of health then.
Okay.
I slap a patch on it and then find out what's going on down on the planet. End of my turn, I believe.
Pete, unfortunately, doesn't get a turn.
Because I am stunned.
You are stunned, but only until the end of your turn, so you are no longer stunned for the next round of combat, essentially. So, what did we roll on those dice out of curiosity? We got a 5 and a... Okay. Psycho Green has made it back to the Psycho Mothership, which you can see, having taken damage previously, it is waking back up. And when I say waking back up, you destroyed the Machine Empire ship, you hit it with electromagnetic damage and defeated it, the Psycho Mothership. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought after we did that we blew it up, but
no, just the Machine Empire one, the Machine Empire Mothership, essentially, because you guys were in combat with it at the time. The Psycho Mothership literally is waking back up because it is sentient. It is coming back to sort of like waking itself from its slumber as Psycho Green lands upon it. It doesn't attack you. It doesn't attack the Astor megaship. It doesn't attack the planet. But what you do see is that across the planet, I'll say talk and relay the information to you, is across the planet, the other psychos are being teleported away. One after the other.
I can't tell if I like this or not.
Yeah, I don't know how to feel about that. Yeah.
Ecliptor on his turn is make me a contested brawn check, please, Cal.
You tell me your number, and I'll tell you mine.
I only got a 15. Can I reroll anything?
22.
That's fine. Bear with me 1 second, because I can reroll. I have a 23.
Spend a story point to add 1, except that's not something I can do.
No. Ecliptor reaches down and plucks the card that you took from Psycho Blue off of you, and then just teleports away.
I hate the rating of this stream.
I'll be honest, I've lost track. It doesn't really matter, does it? We'll get rid of that one. That was the one. Hey, I'd kept track of it the entire time. Go me. Which will bring us to Cal's turn. There is a story point left. You can use it if you want to use it.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
So
you
the
guys
other
are now down
clones
to
are here?
0. The other clones
are just here?
They're just, they're still moving through. You've just seen that one has left or one has gone invisible. They're just here.
All right.
So to be fair, they
get an upshift.
They don't really do anything other than kind of threaten.
I'm gonna jump to get my upshifts on attack.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to use the signature attack to do 6 damage to the blue guy, because I get an upshift from size now, right?
Nope, he's only large. You don't get an upshift from large. Large is only 1 size higher than you guys.
Then I thought their monster forms took Zords to fight. Whatever.
They can grow once they're in monster form, but their monster form is by default only large.
3 lightning damage.
Okay.
Is he not going to do the thing where he hurts me?
He is. I just need to double check my brawn check. Okay. That is a critical 22.
I have no health. Can I keep attacking him?
I will say you would even need to. You can do it if you spend a personal power to act as if not defeated for 1d2 turns.
Sure.
You are immobilized. Not that it makes much of a difference. It just means you have a movement of 0, and there'll be upshift to attack you.
Yeah. All right.
Sir.
Let's see. Here comes multi-attack 1.
That'll be a critical 17 on your toughness.
Yeah, whatever.
Say another personal power point.
Did you attack before I did?
He take the first hit, and then as soon as he takes damage, you get hit by him.
But I know, but like that was the first one then, right? Like, what is the?
So you attacked him once, and then got hit.
And then he hit me, and then I spent a personal power to stay up.
Yep, and then you attacked him again.
I just now rolled it. I didn't say if I hit or not. Does he just get to roll it no matter what?
He rolls it if he takes. I thought you just gave me the result. I apologize.
No, I just said I'm rolling to hit. Here's multi-attack one. 27.
Yeah, he'll take damage, and you'll take damage in response.
Cool. Another story point or another personal power. Comes multi-attack 2.
Pew, 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 pew.
And spend a story point to increase his toughness by 5.
Critical 30.
I will miss.
All right. Spend another personal power for my unarmed strikes.
And do it again. Spend another story point. I'm going to spend another story point to increase his toughness again.
Miss. Here comes the next one.
Okay.
Miss.
On his turn, he isn't going to attack. He is going to teleport away to follow Ecliptor. You see him disappear in a streak of icy blue light, and across Sirius, you see that all of the psychos have gone. So the city itself is pretty wrecked. It's in ruins. Buildings have been toppled. There's smoke drifting away. Vines have crawled up the outside of the spaceport. A significant portion of downtown is just on fire.
Cal is going to look to his 2 team members present. He is going to say, definitive loss, and then he's going to pass out.
Yeah.
Is anybody still standing in the scene?
Yeah.
Yep.
Is there anything you want to do, or should we call it for the week?
I mean, I'm just gonna clear up Ecliptor clones. Yeah.
Yep, same.
So we'll just get rid of them.
Yeah.
Sarah and I tagged
looming
team.
menacingly for no reason.
Yeah. Like, they didn't go away when he left. That's weird. I don't like it.
Yeah, that's weird. I don't like that. Go away.
It turns out it wasn't Ecliptor that teleported away. It was one of the clones. He's just been standing there watching the fight the entire time.
Yeah, really.
Then you attack him. He's like, "Oh wait, no!" And then he teleports away.
It's
When you get barbecue, there's a Ecliptor stood in the background with like an armful of shopping bags and like a burger.
Yeah, he's not been here for a while. He went away to get food. There is a grill, like a barbecue grill, on the map. Just FYI, like that was a food, like a food vendor.
Yeah.
He just grabs like a slab of meat as he leaves, the equivalent of a giant hot dog.
I imagine that we'll drape Cal between us, like, and teleport back to the ship.
Honestly, just leave me.
Right. I cut Cal's head off, and then we leave.
Do you feel a surge of power as there can only be one?
What?
Guys, I learned something.
It's like Highlander, but for Power Rangers. As there's less people in the morphing grid, the power is diffused.
Power.
Oh no, I understand the Highlander concept. It's just that Sarah and I share no like traits.
Just power goes back to the morphing grids. Everything's awesome.
I'm Gestalt, pink and purple now. It's fine.
Okay, with Sirius having been, I don't want to say ravaged, seriously wrecked. We'll
look,
go with that.
This is above table because I'm unconscious. Someone contact Kruger.
telling me evacuation is cancelled.
Yeah.
I mean, tell him that we failed. That's more important.
I mean, it's probably only been about 12 seconds since you told him to evacuate the planet.
Yeah.
So.
I would say, I mean, he can probably see everything that's going on.
Yeah. They
You know,
he
he's-
canceled that situation. They took the ball and went home.
Yeah, has the psycho ship left?
The psycho ship is literally leaving. Like,
Hit it with,
flying
hit
away.
it with an
Entering-
electromagnetic to be petty.
enter an FTL, essentially.
Just my Zord on its own couldn't do it anyway if we'd need the Megazord. Pete's going to
Yeah,
take off his helmet and throw it really hard. Because he's pissed
with
that Baby
Sirius
Dragon's
having
broken.
been seriously wrecked, them having escaped with all of the data guards,
Except one.
No, they
He
he
Yeah,
took
yeah,
that
yeah.
one back.
Back.
Ecliptor took it back.
Oh, I missed that. Okay.
What about the other guys on the ship? Are they still unconscious somewhere?
They've mostly been wounded, unconscious. The few that were like with it enough have been sort of dragging each other to the med bay.
Kyle is back.
Who is
Kyle was healed, yep.
Yeah, is trying to get them back. He's trying to look after the crew. That's what I'm trying to say.
Just a sweep of the ship to bring anybody that needs first aid to the med bay to be looked after.
He will very, in the kindest tone of voice he can, he will turn to Q and be like, next time you have an idea like that, dude, please don't. I see what you're aiming for, but there's so much work to do now.
I think on that note, we will call it quits. And I hate asking this, but I'm gonna ask favorite moment for yourself, favorite moment for another player. Let's go with Michael, who plays Peter.
I mean, I got a critical 31. That was nice. For someone else, although Pete didn't enjoy it very much, for someone else, Q venting the the Zord Bay was the genius idea that I had also thought of, but was like, maybe not. But yeah, that was fun.
Great idea, but stupid psychos.
Let's go down to Panic, who plays Cal.
None for me. For someone else, the 31 initiative check was bonkers.
That was bonkers.
Pretty good.
But what it was worth.
Michael, who plays Sarah.
I mean, the only thing for me would have to be just standing my ground in melee the whole time. Just
Get defeated, get back up. Get defeated, get back
Yeah.
up. So good.
that pinball. Yeah.
I mean, how many times did everyone go down that fight?
I think I only went down once.
None.
Yeah, once.
Yeah, so record holder
Yeah.
standing here.
And
5 times, I think.
yeah, but yeah, I mean, venting the bay was a great idea. It just didn't work.
The rolls didn't pan out.
Yeah,
What do you want?
You would have hated my other idea then.
Oh god.
was it just to eat a sandwich?
No, it would have been to have commandeered some kind of heavy weapon in the Zord Bay and shoot a hole through the hull, roughly where Psycho Green was.
Yeah.
Psycho Green trying to wreck
Right.
the ship and Q just
You're
does
right.
it for
I
him.
don't,
Yeah,
you're right. I
blast him
don't like
straight
that
out.
idea.
Stuff it.
Michael, I know you want to say it. Really? Are you not going to say it?
What?
You sent me the video and everything.
What did I?
No, Michael.
There's
Yeah.
not me. I didn't send him a video.
Stop blowing holes in my ship.
Oh, stop! Flying
Don't really
home through my ships.
Oh, jeez.
Sabina, who plays Cassidy, and
Hi.
added guest.
This is Pongo, if you can see him.
We did for a second.
Yes, he is dog. He's dropping bones everywhere. For Cassidy, I got to do Healy things. I got to use my Healy power. Woohoo!
Very much appreciated.
You're welcome. It's expensive, but it's worth it. Glares at dog. For somebody else, just all those natural 31s, bros. Like the Pete's natural 31, just all the high numbers. I still can't figure out how you guys roll that high. I'm amazed and astonished.
Michael's just cheating and not telling anybody.
At least we know for next session, Matt has used all of his dice luck.
I mean, this is what happens when I have
Never say that.
dice that are specialized and get edge on attacks. It's the same thing that happens to you guys, just the other way around. Last but not least, Q, who plays Jay.
Or Jay,
Who plays Jay?
Q, who plays Jay.
Yeah.
Q plays Jay.
Welcome.
I know what I meant.
Yeah, rolling the 31 on initiative was surprising and nice. For somebody else, it was the mental image of, and I know we retconned it and changed it slightly, but it just became a comedic thing in my head of Cal bopping an Ecliptor on the nose with a newspaper, and the one
Other Ecliptor vanishing. It's just like, well,
out of
the most
existence,
insane function.
what?
I didn't even think. I was just like, okay, well, one of them's got to disappear. Let's just roll a d4. And I rolled a d4 and I was like, okay, that one disappears. So then as you said it, I'm like, that makes so much more
Doesn't
sense.
make sense.
For the record, people, I have not slept in days. Okay, my brain is fried.
I would be mixed in real life.
I mean, that would be so Power Rangers, though.
Yeah.
Like you hit one and a different one.
If I was in a fight against 5 dudes and I hit one and another dude vanished, I would be mixed out of my socks, bro. Like, I'm done.
The best form of attack is surprise, and what would be more surprising?
I would just like to say, one of these days, I'm going to rock the shit out of Psycho Greed. One of these days.
I would like.
Not today.
I'd like to win a fight. That's for sure.
I would like to hit something. I never do.
I would like to blow something out of an airlock.
Space is hard, yo.
Why else would we go to
Space
space and not
sucks.
blow things out of an airlock?
Well, I mean, you did blow something out of an airlock. It was you and Peter.
Me and me.
I mean, Psycho Green appreciated the quick exit. It was just like, yeah, I can jump through here after defeating Baby Dragon.
I'm being called away by Barks, so I got.
That's okay. We're also going to say goodbye, everybody, and may the power protect the Psycho Rangers.
No, don't protect the Psycho Rangers.
I claimed it. It's mine. Power protects the Psycho Rangers. Bye, everybody.
Matthew.
Bye.